Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Hello, Karen. How are you? You're bright and early this morning. And we are just going to have a good time in the kitchen. We're going to take it easy. And to be honest with you, I've been pretty busy. And I thought today, actually, I don't even have to cook for Easter, to be honest with you. But I have a few things that I want to take when I go because that's what Southern girls do. Southern girls always fix something to take because that's what's appropriate. You don't walk in somebody's house and not have something, even if it's a bottle of wine. So I'm going to fix a dessert to add to the dessert table and a salad to add to the salad section of the buffet. So that's what we're going to do today, right here in the kitchen. I am so glad that you are here with me. I'm Leona Dooley, and this is Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme. And here at Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme, we are about family. We are always trying to build our families one meal at a time. And for those of you who are not a part of the family, I certainly encourage you to join the crew. And for those of you who have been a part of the family for a while, love it, love it, love it, because I love hearing from you and I love seeing you. And so I'm really excited. So today we're going to put together a ricotta cake. I had one of these at a friend's house, and oh my goodness, it is so good. And it's so easy to put together. And you know what? For those of you who are watching today, if you decided something that you want to do for Easter, this is the cake. And it's going to come together pretty fast. So we're going to work on that. So let's get started. Now, watch. I have a box of Duncan Hine, and I'm using the lemon supreme. And do you have to use lemon? No. You could use a white or yellow cake mix, but you want at least a 15-ounce box or larger. If you can find a larger one, then that's even better. Now, so this was the one I found. I wanted it lemony and fresh and citrusy. So that's what we're going with. And what you're going to do first is to put the cake itself together. So I've added my cake mix into the bowl. And it says that I need 3 large eggs. Let me get my eggs. Here they are. And I'm just going to whip them up a little bit before I put them in. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful time. And it's Easter weekend and Resurrection Sunday is coming. And so we are certainly ready to celebrate. And I'm excited and looking forward to tomorrow. And so I've got the egg in. This is a 1/3 cup of oil that I'm putting in. And let's see, I need 1 cup of water. That's it. 1 cup of water. Now this is a half cup, so I have to do it twice. Okay, so that's 1. And that's 2. All right, so that's our 1 cup of water. That's our 1/3 cup of oil. And of course, we needed the 3 eggs. So I'm just going to kind of give those a quick stir. Then I'm going to turn on the heaters. And we're going to bring this portion of the ricotta cake together. Hello, Emma. Hey, Sue. I see you. Hey, Ronnie. Good morning. Good morning. We are preparing a couple of dishes. Whoops. We're preparing a couple of dishes for Easter after church. So I don't have to do any cooking. I love that. And I know this is a little noisy. Okay, so we have this part of it done. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put it in the Malacasa baking dish. And let me get a spatula. And it's not a thick cake, it's a very slim cake in that when you eat it, you're not going to feel extremely full. So you'll be able to have this as dessert. You'll enjoy it, and you won't feel overwhelmed. Because, you know, sometimes we eat certain cakes and certain desserts, and man, our tummies are just over the top. So that's not the case here. Okay, so that's the first part of it. We had to do the cake mix. I'll throw that over there to see. Now, I'm going to get another bowl. Now, in this bowl, I have 3 eggs, and this is the ricotta mixture. So we have our 3 eggs, and I'm going to give them a beat. Notice I don't even have to clean my beater. Okay, now I've got a container of ricotta, and this is it's about 1 pound and a piece, almost 2 pounds of ricotta cheese. My oven is preheating at 300. Okay, let's get that open. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to use the same spatula. We're not doing a lot of cleanup today. We're gonna enjoy the holiday weekend. Are some of you traveling for Easter? Okay, so let's get our ricotta in. There we go. So that was our block of ricotta. And you can see that's pretty heavy. But you know what? Once it cooks and everything comes together, you're going to love it. Now, I'm going to wipe this off and sit that right over there. I'm going to break this up just a little bit. I'm going to keep it on low for one reason, because I don't want to have ricotta all over the kitchen. I spent yesterday cleaning the kitchen and get things kind of cleaned up because I knew you all were coming and I wanted it to be just right. Okay. So we're gonna turn this up. You want to fluff it. I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of sugar. Now, okay, we are going to kick up the lemon just a bit. So I'm going to add in about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of pure lemon extract. There we go. 1 nice teaspoon. Oh, that smells wonderful. Now, in addition to that, I'm going to add in, this is lemon zest. So I'm going to add that in. That's a zest from a couple of lemons. Get it all out of there. You know, sometimes gives you a hard time. Okay. Now, let's whip it up. You know I'm gonna have to get my glasses so I can see this big part. I know you guys are out there talking and part of the kitchen. And all right. So, it smells wonderful. Let me run over there real quick and see what you're talking about. I'm reading Ronnie. She said she made the biscuits and she said they didn't exactly. Well, you know, Ronnie, it took a while. You have to just keep trying it, and eventually they come out perfect. Because I can tell you this, those biscuits, sometimes you make them and they are right on point. And then other times you make it, it's kind of like, okay, they're biscuits, but they're not that special. And so, you know, you didn't do anything different. It's just that I think it's the flour sometimes that just changes the texture of those biscuits. Oh, Ronnie said they're having their family Easter get together. Oh, you're going to have it this afternoon. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That is a lot of fun. Actually, we're getting together with our family today as well. Now, not celebrating Easter, but we're just all getting together. We do that often. So we're coming together today. So let me get back to this because I don't want to mess anything up. Now, I'm going to take the beaters off. Put them over in the sink. I've got dishwater over there. And what you're going to do, let me see if you can see this. I'll bring it where you can see it. Now, we're going to put this on top. Let me get a clean spatula. Okay. Now, we're going to layer this out on top until we have covered most of the top of our cake. So I'm just kind of brushing that in. This is going to be so good. And you know this, I know we're putting this on top, but you're going to be amazed at what happens when it starts to cook. You're going to look at it now and go, okay, it's the cream, the cheese is going to be on top. But by the time we let it cook, you're going to see that this mixture is going to change. So I'm just gently taking my spatula and just kind of making sure I have the cream cheese mixture on it. I'm going to take this spatula, get everything off because we don't want to waste. Okay. As I was telling Karen earlier, you know, when you have a function to go to, always take something. You know, bottle of wine if you're not able to cook something. But if they're having a buffet, add something to the buffet. And It could be like today, I'm going to add the dessert to our Easter buffet. And I'm also going to add a salad. So we're going to be putting that salad together as well. Now I'm going to put this into the oven for, it's going to have to stay in there about 40 minutes. So I'm going to put this in and let me see if I can get all these pans out of the way. You know, it's one of those things I do. And some of you have said that you put your pans in your oven as well. I do. And it's okay. All right, so the cast iron's out. And we're going to put this baking dish in. Oh, yeah. Now, we're going to cook this until I can stick a knife in it and it comes out clean. Let's see. Louise, what? You got a blizzard? Oh my gosh, Louise. This is Easter. Oh, so you're staying home. Darn. Girl, a day or so ago, it was 80 degrees. I was one happy little rabbit. And it was so nice. But I know you're looking forward to some of that snow going away. So I'm sure that blizzard has certainly put a damper on your Easter plans. Snow. Oh, Lord. And this is so late in the season for us anyway, on the East Coast. But I know you're Midwest. So because of that, I know things change. Now, I'm going to go over, I cooked some elbow macaroni, and we're going to make a macaroni salad. And I'll probably have to move you around just a little bit because I'm going to have to get in the refrigerator, which is right back there, and get the onions, the celery, all those good things. Oh, it's not open for me. Okay, so let's see. We've got celery. That's a good thing. There's our onions. We need a little onion. That's over on the other side. Okay. All right, I've got onion. All right, onion and celery. 3-day blizzard. Oh my goodness. Well, thank the Lord you didn't lose electricity. That is fantastic. Oh, I'm getting cold just thinking about it. Snow is still coming down. Wow. Oh, that is terrible. All right. I have a pan full of macaroni, and this is elbow macaroni, and we are going to work on that today. See if I can find a good spoon. Here we go. We got our spurtle. Okay, we got the spurtle. I just want to break it up a little bit. It's got those little ridges in it, and I like that. I don't know that I'm gonna make it this big, but anyway, we'll see. The big guy will probably want some at home, so we'll go with it. Now, the fun part about this particular salad is that it's called a mega egg macaroni salad. And I don't know if you ever watch Food Network, but they had a chef that was on there. His name was Aaron McConnor. I wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it? I know I wrote it down. Let me see if I can find it, because I want you to know who he is. Okay. Okay, let's see. Aaron McCargo. And that's where the recipe comes from. So we're going to fix his mega egg salad. I did this for my daughter's bridal shower years ago, and I tell you what, there was not a drop left. So we're going to make some for tomorrow. Like I said, I'm probably going to keep some here as well as have some to take. So I'm sprinkling in, this was an entire batch of celery. And I'm not sure I'm going to need all of that. I'm just going to kind of give it a stir so I can see what it looks like. Because, you know, that's half of cooking, being able to see what your proportions are. And sometimes they'll say, oh, add a cup of this. Well, you'll look at it and say, that cup is not enough. So I'm going to add in an onion. And I put paper towel in my container where my celery and onions are. I'm going to play with this because, you know, onions sometimes is a little strong. So let's give this a little mix. I don't want to over onionate. I don't want it over onion. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more. That's it. Put my paper towel back in there. And that's going to keep that onion pretty fresh. And in fact, I'll probably just stick this in the freezer. And then that way, when I need it, I've got it. All right, so celery's in there, onions in there, and I have a huge bowl of eggs. Now, this is the trick. I'm going to use my egg slicer to break up the eggs. And it's just really quick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They call it mega egger because there's a lot of eggs. 7, 8. Now I'm going to stop with 8 for now and see how that works out. So my using my spurtle, I'm just going to chopping that up. But this is a delicious salad. And if you like eggs in your macaroni salad, then you're definitely going to like this. I like eggs in my macaroni salad as well as my potato salad. And I'm looking at this thinking, okay, I'm going to need a little more. Here's 9. 10. I'm going to put 12 in. 11 and 12 because I'm only doing half of the recipe. And when you go out there to Food Network, you're going to see that he does a huge portion of mega egg salad. And I'm not doing that much. Okay, so the eggs are there. I've got some, I'm going to put in my sweet relish. Now, I'm not sure that he put relish in his. I did. I do. You know, it's up to you. You know what you like, and you know what your family likes. Okay, we need some mayo. All right, where's mine? Now I'm using Hellman's. This is just my favorite, vegan mayo. I like the flavor, but if you like Duke's, you like Miracle Whip, whatever your favorite mayonnaise is, go with it. So I'm going to get started there. And we don't want it too soupy. We're going to have to take our time, and we'll go back and add seasoning to it, because we haven't done that yet, other than just putting the sweet pickle relish in. Oh yeah. That's going to be delicious. This is a great dish, and especially if you have a lot of people and you need to have some salads that you know are going to serve a large number. This is one of those salads. And I only used a pound of, not even a full pound of macaroni. The recipe calls for 2 pounds, so you know it's going to be twice this size. But I didn't need that, and we're going to, oh yeah, perfect. Now, gotta put some house seasoning in. Get my spoon. Now, Aaron adds a touch of hot sauce to his. I'm not feeling that, so I'm not going to put hot sauce in it. Now, we'll have to taste this to see if it needs more salt or pepper. You know, it's macaroni salad, so you got to have a little bit of, I have paprika in there. I'm spilling it. That is good. Let me bring this over here. Now I'm going to bring you over. We're going to come over here. Hey, Cindy. Good morning. I'm bringing you over. I'm going to do a little cleaning. Let's see if you can get with me. All right. There we go. I have made quite a mess this morning. And, you know, sometimes if we clean up as we go, it just saves us in the end. I took a shot yesterday, and I think I'm having an allergic reaction to it. And it is just, today has just been off. My legs are sore. I am just not myself today. So these things are going to go in the dishwasher, because in addition to putting them here at the sink and giving them a good little scrub, I also throw them in the dishwasher so that they can be sanitized. Okay. So we're just going to get everything cleaned up. And, you know, I've got a few eggs left. Let's just see if we can put together deviled eggs. The big guy loves deviled eggs. And I do too. You know, when you have extra eggs, I didn't color my eggs because the kids aren't here. You know, when they're here, then I don't mind coloring the eggs and using food coloring and all those good things. But when they're not here, I'm just happy with eggs. So we are going to clean up and get things going, give the cake a chance to get started. Okay. So later I can put those in the dishwasher and we'll be ready to go. Let's see, Louise. Oh, okay. She said all the snow's melting slowly. And this morning, where's the glasses? Oh, she said two precious little rabbits were out back in the sparkling snow. Oh, how neat. Hello, Cows Talk. I'm bringing you over here for just a minute so we can chit chat for a second. And that's going to give me a chance to kind of pull myself together. I told you, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I took a shot yesterday, and that's how I feel. It's one of those mornings. My muscles are sore, and sometimes you take allergy tests and allergy shots, and you have reactions to it. So I think that's what's going on today. And plus, I kind of overdid it yesterday. I was rolling yesterday, getting a lot done. And I think I'm just a little light. And so anyway, we are going to finish up. I'm going to put that salad in a nice dish to take tomorrow. And I'm going to do that in just a second. Get it covered up, get it sealed so that we can, oh, I hear you, Cal. You just never know about shots. And sometimes you have, sometimes they don't bother you at all. And then other times, I have terrible allergies. And with all the pollen that is out here right now, I am really struggling to breathe when I go outside. So when I walk outside the door, needless to say, that's an advantage of having a mask because that helps to take some of the pollen away. And so I try to make sure that if I'm going out the door that I'm protecting myself. But today was just one of those days. I don't know what in the world is going on. I'm usually pretty energetic. And today, my legs hurt, my arms hurt, everything hurts. And I don't know if they gave me a new mixture. I don't know what they did, but whatever it is, I am not 100% today. But that's okay. It is what it is. But, we have things we have to do, and we keep our kitchens going. Now, I think it was Louise said because of the snow, she wasn't going to be able to go anywhere. She wasn't planning to go anywhere. And I think it's Ronnie who said that Ronnie is going to, I think it's today. She's spending time with her family today. What are the rest of you doing for the Easter weekend? I know, the Easter weekend is always so special. And it's special because of the religious background of it. Of course, the Christ rose again, but also it's a time to be able to bring your family together around the table. And so I am just hoping. Cal said she's staying home. Emma's hosting a family lunch tomorrow. Oh, that sounds like fun. Sounds like a great time. And are you doing all the cooking, Emma, or do you have people bringing dishes? I know that's usually a lot of times that's what we do. We know who makes the best macaroni and cheese, who makes the best green beans, who makes the best greens, and everybody gets an assignment. And then we bring it all together and we're able to, of course, pray together and then sit down and have dinner together, or lunch, whichever it may be. But that sounds like a lot of fun, Emma. So Cal staying home. Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm hoping to be out. Oh, okay. I kind of sort of see most of what you're saying. That Emma's saying her parents are nearly 90, and so she's cooking. I could certainly understand that. They can't do as much as they used to. That's the absolute truth. Karen is going to be going to sunrise service and spending time with family. We didn't have a sunrise service this year. We had a service yesterday at church, the 7 last words. And Ronnie said she made a pasta salad and a surprise birthday cake. Oh, that's going to be great. Cool. You made the cake? Wow. I'm impressed. You know what I told you about cakes? Most of the time, I try to stay as far away from those cakes as possible. My daughter is the baker. So if I want a cake, I put that on her plate. Rebecca says she's cooking for her son and his family. That's nice. That is nice. I love that. Those are the kind of things that we want to be able to do, to be able to prepare for our families. And Cal said she doesn't have any family coming. And so, sometimes your family is the family you make. And so you may have a couple of friends that you invite over. And I can remember a time in my life where we had our family wasn't close. We didn't have anybody here. When we first moved to Virginia, it was just us. And so we always invited other families in, and we had a joint family dinner. And that was so much fun because you had like 30 people and at least 3 families. And usually some friends would drop by. And that's a lot of fun. So it just sounds like you guys are going to be doing a lot for the holiday. Okay. That's good. All right. Let me get up. Let me get moving. We've got to get our macaroni salad in the refrigerator. So I'm going to put it in a dish. Here's our dish. I'm hoping that this is going to be the perfect size. If not, this is going to be the size I'm going to take. And this is going to be able to sit overnight. And, because it sits overnight, it's going to taste amazing tomorrow. So, trying to keep everything in the bowl. Okay. Well, more. And I think this is going to be what stays home. Because I'm not going to bring this back. Whatever is left is going to go to the hostess. She gets to keep it, so she'll have some things for the next day. Okay, now you know what we need. Southern girls must have some paprika. I find my paprika. Of course, it's not where I thought it was. There we go. Hey, now let me get this here. And whoo, what a mess. I have made a mess. Let me get you in a little better spot. There we go. And bring this up. I don't know how I move this. Okay. All right. Now, got paprika. Sprinkle a little. I don't know what it is about seeing that paprika, but it just adds, you just know it's going to be good when you see the paprika. All right. Now, I'm going to put some plastic. I said plastic. Well, I think I'll start with some wax paper. Okay, and some foil. There we go. Alrighty. And this is going to go into the refrigerator because it's got to stay cold until tomorrow. And don't forget, that's Erin McCargo at Food Network. Mega Egga Pasta Salad. Okay, now I'm going to scoot you just a little bit because I need to get in this refrigerator and try to figure out where everything's going to go. My refrigerator is full today. All right. There we go. Put these over there. All right. Got everything in. Woo. I'm hitting you guys. Sorry. Woo. Okay. Let me check on our cake. Not yet. 350. You just have to let it take its time. Now, we have some eggs, and I think after I clean up all of this macaroni, I think what I'm going to do is to make some deviled eggs. How about that? Are you guys, your family like deviled eggs? We do. Oh my goodness. We can go through a ton of deviled eggs. And we like egg salad, actually. Okay. Get it all cleaned up. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Get this kind of cleaned up. It's amazing how much stuff you get all over your kitchen. Okay. a little container. I have had this deviled egg container for heaven only knows how long. And I have fiddled around with it, used it for all kinds of things. And we're going to put together some eggs. I'm hoping I have at least enough for just the big guy and myself. So I'm going to take the eggs out. I'm sure most of you know how to do eggs, deviled eggs. But if not, then stay right there. So I'm taking these eggs and I'm cutting them in half. Like I said, this is just going to be enough for the big guy and myself. There we go. We're going to do pretty good. I think we might get a dozen, maybe. Close. Oh, yeah. Gotta have a dozen. I have some ham, and I think I'll pull that ham out on Monday. And we'll have some macaroni salad, some eggs, and probably some either asparagus or green beans. I love asparagus at Easter. All right, so we ended up with 12, 14. That's pretty good. And this one, he looks a little sad, so we're not going to worry about him. Okay, so we have just enough egg mixture. We're going to add a little bit of mayo to it. Let me see if I have I think I'm going to cut my pickles and put them on top. I'll put a little bit of seasoning. I use most of my relish in the macaroni salad. Darn, what was I thinking? I needed another whole jar. Okay, so we've got that going. Hello, Simply Southern Reflections. How are you? All right. So let me see what I have. I think I have some sweet pickles. I'm shaking you a little bit, but that's okay. I thought I had some more sweet pickle relish, but oh yes, I do. I do. Ta-da! Okay, so we're gonna put a little relish in here. See if I can get them open. This one hasn't been opened, so that's a good thing. All right. So we're going to empty a little bit of pickle relish. Okay, in there. And let me get a fork. I'm going to try to do this with a fork without having to use a mixer. You know, sometimes it just depends. It depends on the mixture. Sometimes you want it just perfectly smooth. And I think I'm going to do this by hand. Oh, yeah. That's going to work. We're just going to mash and mash until we get everything pretty smooth. And I'm going to pipe this into these eggs. Let me get my bag. what I like to do is to take a Ziploc bag and put all the mixture in the Ziploc bag. I'm going to get everything out of here. And get all of this into our bag. All right. That's going to be just right. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to smooth it down toward the bottom so that it's tight. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm smoothing it down toward the bottom. And then I'm going to zip it up. Now, let me find my scissors. I had scissors, and I think I actually stuck them in the dishwasher. There it is. Let me wash them off. And okay. Stick that there, dry my hands. Now what we're going to do is that you don't have to have a true blue piping bag. You know, like you would if you were going to do icing or some type of design. We're going to roll it up, roll down to the bottom so that it's nice and tight. Get all that goodness down at the bottom. I'm going to bring it over here to the end. And I'm going to snip the end. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this, you see, and I'm going to squeeze. I think I'm going to need a little larger opening. I'm going to have to play with that. Okay. There we go. A little larger opening. All right. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Now, number 1. 2, and I can always go back and add more if I need to. And you just keep squeezing your bag, and it's going to squeeze the mixture right out. And you want to start by putting a little bit in each egg, and then go back, and you can always add more. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm rolling it down. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. See, I've still got some. So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to start to roll it up. So I get everything over to that end. Just take your fingers, put it between your fingers, and just kind of smooth it out so you can get everything over to the side where you clipped it. Okay. Now I'm going back and I'm adding a little bit to some of those that looked a little light. And plus, you don't want to waste any. Okay. Okay. Woo. All right. Now, I'm going to take my spoon and just going to make sure that I have everything in there nice and smooth. Now, if I were taking these out, I'd probably use a tip just to make sure that I had a nicer looking finish. I have any more in there? This one's a little bit light. Okay, there we go. See if I can get some more in there. There we go. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now, so we have our eggs. We're going to sprinkle a little paprika on each one. And so that's what Southern girls do. Got to have that paprika. My mother did not let her eggs go out without paprika. And some of these I've gotten a little heavy-handed with, but that's because these holes are big. All right, so we've got eggs. We've got macaroni salad. We've got cake in the oven that I'm going to check on because we need to know whether or not it's just about ready. So I'm going to turn you. Make sure you can see. And I'm going to come over here. Close up a few things. Throw some things away. There we go. See how we're doing? Not yet. Okay, it needs a little while. All right, we need a top for the mayo. And get it cleaned up. I'm going to throw this ricotta cheese. We have almost 2 pounds. Get our dishes underway so that once we're finished, we can enjoy the afternoon. For those of you who are cooking, have company coming today, I think that's amazing. It's always fun to have family. All right, so let's get the top on this because it needs to go into the refrigerator as well. Okay. All right, another container for the fridge. And we're doing pretty good. What's Cindy saying? Aww. Oh, Cindy, you are absolutely right. I'm going to come over and talk to you for just a minute while we're waiting on that cake. But you are so right. It is really about family. Doesn't matter what time you eat. It's just having them all together. There we go. All together. Who's this? I can see the snowshoes. Oh, Louise said, you can walk over to her house, Cindy, but wear your snowshoes. How much snow do you have on the ground, Louise? Must be pretty slick. Ah. You are absolutely right, Emma. There is nothing better than having your family around that table. That is the most important part. All the conversations, all the giggles, all the crazies. You know, it's just fun. It's just fun. Well, guys, I thought our cake would be ready to come out, but you know what? It's not even close. And it needs to still brown a little bit. Plus, I'm going to have to test it to see whether or not it's perfect. But I know most of you have lots of things that you are doing today and getting ready for the holiday. And so I am just hoping that your Easter weekend is amazing. Oh, Louise, about 20 to 30 inches and 50-mile-an-hour gust. Francis, hey. Oh, that's great. Francis said they're having an extended family dinner for the first time in 2 years. Praise the Lord. Oh, that's good. Last word service was awesome. That's great. That's great. I was a little under the weather and trying to get myself together this morning, Francis. But Louise is out in the Midwest, and she is experiencing some crazy Easter weather. 25 to 30 inches of snow and wind gust. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine. Oh, that is great. Deb, wonderful. Easter blessings to all of you as well. Cindy, happy Easter. All of you. I know you've got a lot to do. And you know, I try to keep you to an hour so that we can do the rest of the things that we need to do and do the things with family. So tomorrow I get to take my macaroni salad. The big guy and I are going to enjoy our deviled eggs. And if the kids don't eat them between now and then, and we've got a cake that's going to be going, I hope. But, you know, I'll put pictures up and let you see what it looks like. And I pray that all of you have an absolutely amazing Easter weekend. Stay safe and enjoy tomorrow. Our Resurrection Sunday is going to be off the chart. So let's enjoy. Let's be blessed. Louise says she's got more snow coming tomorrow. Oh, Cal, we did a ricotta. Hello, Khadijah. I know I'm gonna say it wrong, Khadijah, because it's not Khadijah. I've been listening to Denise, Khadijah, and I'm trying to make sure I do it right. But Khadijah is going to be our guest coming up this month for lunchtime. I'm looking forward to that. And we are going to have a wonderful holiday. I am so glad to see it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wish I felt as good as you think I look, because today was one of those days that I was telling everybody. I took a shot yesterday and my allergies are horrible and I am just dragging today. I hate that. But you know what? You got to push through it. We just keep moving forward. And so I am going to try to watch what I do today. And my plan is to be sitting right at Spring Creek Baptist Church tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. God bless all of you. And I look forward to seeing you Monday, because you know who's going to be in the house for lunchtime. Denise is going to be with us. Looking forward to that. We got a lot of conversation coming up this week, and got some fun things coming up throughout the week. So, have a blessed time. Love you all and enjoy.